So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So we're very much on the way now. Olise! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. He leaps for it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This is their second corner of the game. Oh, good effort! Not a bad try by any means.
Rabiot is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Mazraoui. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. He definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting watch.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And he was quick to react. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Unahi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Great defending, strong and determined. Olise. Defending of the desperate variety. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Doué. Good ball, good take. Olise takes a shot! Deftly away. Brahim Diaz. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's found a way through. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Hernandez. Doué. Ball played for Dembele. And it's Koundé. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Alcanus. Olise. Dembele. And it's Rabiot. Now he's got space here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Riyad. Now Mazraoui. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Mbappe receives... There's the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Nicely weighted ball. Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. Spread it left. Hakimi. And it's Diaz. And he welcomes it in. He's onside. Shapes to shoot. Goal! Morocco! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Morocco have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. France certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Olise, and here's Dembele. Rabiot. No, he's just misjudged that one. Hakimi gets it clear. And it's Chouameni. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that should get the job done. Shot could be on. Forced to go back. Shoots! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. A high-octane end to the first period, but there's still a single goal in it. France coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Unahi. Dembele. Rabiot. Doué. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Corner number 3 coming up. Impressive jump! But he's left disappointed. Dembele. And that is out of play. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Al-Khanous. Dembele. That's an imaginative pass. Cleared without hesitation. El Ainaoui. And it's Diaz. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's on it, can he get away? Tries a deft little ball. Mazraoui. Out for a throw. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. Played out wide. This looks promising. Chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Bunu is there to clear. And here's Elise. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Alcanus. Now this could be a chance. And he's had it nicked away. And he's been shifted off it. Rabiot. It's a searching pass.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Lovely ball. Big chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Hakimi, who does have an assist to his name. And he's forced to go back. Saliba. Here's Chouameni. Koundé. 75 minutes played. He's in a great position here. That's a nicely weighted pass. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Rabiot. Aims beyond the defence.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Clipped into space. Mbappe! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Alcanus. And that's a throw-in. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Dembele. Rabiot. Out towards the flank. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Unahi chasing after it. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. Decent chance! He's got away with one there.
Changement en cours.
Time for a change in personnel. And he can clear it away. They knocked and knocked, but there is time for no more. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just... Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Hernandez. And that has been knocked clear. And that is certainly not what he had in mind. El-Ainaoui. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Chouameni. France are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and look the more likely to register first.
Now it's Barcola. Olise. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit. True finish.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Mbappe. Diop. France currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
The defender is not giving up on this. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the run. Mazraoui puts the ball. Decent chance! Oh, horrible miscue.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Brahim Diaz.
Morocco really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey.
He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mazraoui goes short. It's a good-looking delivery. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And now they can spring out of defence. 15 minutes till half-time. That's a shade optimistic. Mazraoui. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He has found the way through. Chouameni for Olise. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Al-Kanous. Quality ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, super find. And it's made its way to him. He's gone direct here.
France really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Conte. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Riyad. Mazraoui. El-Kanous. Can he get it through? Conte. And it's Chouameni. Olise, who does have an assist to his name. And that has been slung wide. El-Kanous. And he's managed to get free. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Mazraoui. Barcola. Now it's Mbappe. Always onto this. Tries a shot! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Now the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
France really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
France can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So straight into the second half. France leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Hernandez, that's travelling a long way. For Conte. That's beautifully weighted. Chouameni. And that's a dangerous ball. Riyad. Al-Kanous. And Unahi. Defending was strong and firm. Olise. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. Searching pass he's played there. And that has been cleared. It is a corner. El-Ainaoui can get it clear. Well, that pass isn't the best. Morocco have the chance to go the other way. Saliba. Still just a single goal between the sides. That's a cute ball. Diop with the clearance. And that's been won straight back. And it's Chouameni. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Olise. He's in a great position here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message.
Oh, he's having a go! He doesn't look too happy with that.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
And that has left him in a heap. Elise. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, this could be a chance. Plenty to aim at here. Upamecano wins the duel this time.
Morocco really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's a sharp little ball here. Koundé is wide and looking to get onto this.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Spread neatly. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, this looks sharp. Just eases him off the ball. He is through here. Mbappe driving on and making good progress. Barcola is in a really good position out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Upamecano.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Saliba does well to get it back. Morocco can make their change now with a break in play. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Upamecano. Cherki is onto it in a flash. Cherki. Now he's got space here. And it's hoisted clear. Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Very much into the last knockings. Diop.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And here's Barcola. Tries to play it through. Real chance! And it's in! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And now he has two. So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Diop. So that's it. It is all over. France can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It is a true heavyweight clash.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So we're very much on the way now. And it's Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Meunier just eases him off the ball. Ambitious ball here. That has been knocked clear. Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Belgium are looking to go forward now. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good...
Real chance! Goal! Belgium! So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Belgium have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Knocks it into space. He's beaten De Bruyne! It's hit the upright. And he should have made them pay.
De Bruyne has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Tielemans. Doku.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Played out to the left flank. And here's Gavi. Oyarzabal. And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Ferran Torres. And he thumps it clear. And he can clear it away. Nicely weighted ball. No way through. Shoots!
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oyarzabal and the shot! Oh, good finish! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Ferran Torres. Now it's Llorente. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Doku.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's intervened well there. Played out towards the right wing.
That's going in strongly.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not the most accurate pass. Onana. That's a good ball out wide. Trossard. Trossard. He's rising! Oh, it rattles the bar. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, Peter, sometimes that happens. You get a great connection, and yet that proves to be the problem. It was too good to go in.
Great Efootball. Chance! Goal! Spain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, he's been caught short, surely! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Llorente does really well to win the ball there. Pedri. Now it's Efootball for Ferran Torres. Pass somewhat off target. Trossard. Meunier. Spread it left. Space for him to turn and look. He's had it taken off him. And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. The second period is underway. Cucurella. And it's Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Ferran Torres. Llorente for Ferran Torres. Probing pass. Cleared away. Trossard. And it's Meunier. Threads one in. Meunier receives it in a wide position. Played in. Oh, great leap! And that's a tidy finish. Just as they wanted it. Just when they wanted it. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Just 1 in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Onana. And it's Castagna. De Bruyne. Doku. Oh, that's fabulous. Look at the space here. There's the shot! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Courtois getting this one clear.
Este partido asciende a 28.997 espectadores.
He's cut it out. Trossard. Now it's Gavi. Ferran Torres. Doku. And it's Tielemans. Now it's De Ketelaere. Al Kubasi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Plays it through. The less said about that pass, the better. Castagna. Doku. Nicely aimed pass. It's a really well-measured ball. That has not gone well. Tielemans. Castagna. Now it's Doku. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's De Ketelaere. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Pedri. That's an imaginative pass. De Bruyne. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's in a great position here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Mikel Oyarzabal looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Ferran Torres. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Salamanca's has it out wide and in space. And it's made its way to him. It's a goal kick. Ferran Torres. And here's Oyarzabal. And here's Llorente. Morera did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's Pedri. Now it's De Ketelaere. That has been slung wide. Oh, good-looking ball. Good ball, good take. An uncompromising challenge.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gavi has created one goal already. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Onana. Tielemans, given the lift of his goal. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Morera. Now it's to Ketelara. Pedri. So that means another 30 minutes football. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner, and extra time is next.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 9.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
El dorsal 6. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Aims beyond the defence. Dink through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Llorente. And it's Ruiz. Here's Rodri. Stood up well to him there. De Calpa. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Marino. Pedri receives it in a shot at goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Onana clears without hesitation. Not the most accurate pass. De Ketelara. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Oh, no joy this time. And that's gone route one. And he was quick to react. Meunier. And here's Salamakers. He's found a way through. Aimed at the far side. Oh, good effort! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
De Ketelara has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Now he's off and running. And no, that was never going to make it. And it is half-time in extra time. Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Cucurella, that has not gone well. Llorente lays it forward. Rodri goes looking wide, and it's Marino. Played into space. Pedri looking to receive it in space. And that is expertly dealt with. Onana. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, some tackle that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Morera in acres of space out wide. It's a pretty loose pass.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's picked his way through. That's good defending, very good defending. He's having a hit! Oh, that's a waste. Nice looking ball. That has been knocked clear. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. Well, Jim, what say you after all of this?
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So here comes the ultimate pressure moment. Penalties are imminent. All eyes on him as he places the ball. So this one to set the tone. Denied! He's made the save!
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
De Kalpa is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Made it look easy.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
This for parity. Oh, great save! That is a great save! Belgium with the chance to go 2 up. That's a brilliant read!
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end.
Spain are looking to him to tie things up.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
De Ketelaere, the third man up. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
This then to level matters. Oh, that is quite remarkable. Heads in hands. The reaction says it all.
I don't think he ever really looked comfortable. Put too much pressure on himself.
And there you have it. Spain fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action. So, Jim, quite a game, decided in the end in the only way it could have been.
Spain really must be wondering how different this all could have been had they taken their chances, Peter. But it really was fine margins all round, I suppose, you know, having been on both ends.